Oh shit.
That one's hot. Okay.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's Ed Kaminsky at the Kaminsky Real Estate Group, and I want to welcome you to season 2 of Making Millionaires. Now, you may not know, but our seasons only have one episode, but they're great. This one is going to be hot because this is the Hot Wings Challenge, and our guest, an interviewee, an interviewer, is Miguel Gurza, along with myself, as we manage through this amazing plate of Karage Kitchen compliments of the chef from Ryla in Hermosa Beach.
Yeah, thanks, Ed. Been looking forward to doing this for a long time, so let's see how it works out.
I'm scared.
Yeah. I did see one of the episodes, Shaq was on it, and he said something like, I'm the big Shakalicious and I'm not gonna drink any water, something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to do this without drinking any water or milk, but no guarantees because it's probably gonna get hot.
Well, most people think I like spicy stuff a little bit too much. I can't say I've gone this level, but this first one, called the Classic Hot Sauce, I'd say is pretty good.
It's
I'm
delicious.
enjoying it.
Yeah.
Miguel, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Sure.
You got in the real estate business about 10 years ago. Really curious, what was your inspiration to get into real estate?
It's actually a good story. I was working for a local bar and restaurant here in Hermosa Beach, and they sent me to basically like a self-development seminar. And it was at that seminar over the weekend that I was really given my first introduction to the power of subconscious thought. It was something that I had always kind of really known about myself, that I could kind of create things and just if I put my mind to it, but I never really had the direction and the words to describe what it was. So now that it was put into context and in reality, kind of made me think. So it was at the end of that seminar that they said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I want to be a real estate agent. And they said, okay, great. We're going to call you in 2 days and you're going to tell us what you've done between now and then to make that a reality.
Little accountability.
Yeah. And so I signed up for classes, and then through multiple different streams and people, we were put in touch, and I guess the rest is history.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, a little bit more kick. Yeah, still doing okay. So Ed, you've been selling real estate for a little over 3 decades. So I'm sure you've sold a lot of amazing houses. Can you tell me about the favorite house that you've ever sold?
Yeah, I can actually. Not a lot of people know about this story. So the greatest house I ever sold had so many significant factors about it. It's unreal. Hard to believe, but this is true. First of all, it was the longest operating farm in America. It was a plantation in Virginia, over 5,000 acres on the river. What was amazing is the home was designed by the President Thomas Jefferson.
Wow.
It was owned by 2 US presidents, both of the Grants. The family that owned it, when I sold it, were survivors on the Titanic.
No way.
They met on the Carpathia, which was the boat that saved the Titanic.
That's incredible.
So this was their granddaughter, who still lived there. She was 87 years old, so
Wow.
they owned it a long time.
What a good story. And how much did you sell the house for?
We sold it for $18 million.
$18 million.
And on the front door, there were still bullet holes from the Civil War.
That's incredible. And you said that was in Virginia?
Virginia.
Virginia. So, you're known for selling Southbay luxury real estate.
Yeah.
How do you go about selling a $18 million, prize property like that in Virginia?
It's because of some of the global experience we've had with companies I've owned, like the auction company and relocating athletes. I'll get called out to certain special properties around the country to help create a marketing plan to find buyers for it. So that's what happened on that one.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
On to number 3.
I'll say I'm glad I don't have to work around a bone.
Still doing okay.
I'm doing fine. So Miguel, I know that you have at least one tattoo.
I do.
Actually, quite a few. What was your first, and why did you get it?
So my first tattoo was a little silhouette of a skateboarder that I got on the back of my calf. You know, I was probably 18 when I got it, and I grew up here in the South Bay. Here, skateboarding and surfing is a big part of the fabric and the culture here in this community. So I just really gravitated towards skateboarding, and it was something that I was passionate about and good at, and did it every day. And that was another thing that really kind of taught me the power of the mind as well, and repetition, because it's very difficult. You don't just do it first try, right? It takes a lot of practice. So you do it over and over and over again. And then you're doing things that are mentally and physically challenging. So you have to get your brain to override your body's natural instinct to don't do this, this is dangerous. So that's kind of something that's really kind of correlated, throughout my life, is being able to, handle anything that comes and know that as long as I have a positive outlook of it and have the practice reps that it can be done. This is the Angry Goat.
The Angry Goat Pepper Company, but it says the Phoenix on there. There's a picture of a bird.
Okay. All right, here goes. I'm definitely starting to sweat.
I feel it on my nose.
Yeah, my nose is getting ready.
Just so we make sure we're not tasting the, here we go. I'm feeling the heat in my forehead, on my lips. Nothing out of control yet.
Nothing bad so far. I hope it starts getting hotter.
So we have the Queen Majesty, 71,000. Long live the Queen, or may you rest in peace, right?
71,000?
71,000.
Yeah, getting there.
Maybe it needs more sauce.
As somebody who guides, hundreds if not thousands of clients over the course of your career, obviously you are a big believer, as am I, in the power of acquiring and owning real estate and to establish long-term wealth. What are some of the best long-term investments that you've made, either in the past or recently, that are really paying some nice dividends for you?
There's no question. It's sometimes easier to look at others than myself, but those,
Getting hot?
it's showing up. Those that have created wealth that I enjoy watching and looking at are those that created it when they didn't have anything in the beginning, right? And they didn't invent the internet or the computer or write some random Bill Gates thing.
Right.
But they were an engineer at Northrop and they worked 50 hours a week. And then they spent 10 or 15 hours on the weekend managing their properties and collecting rents. And they bought it in 1963 for 49 cents and now it's worth, $4 million, right? And that is probably by far the biggest thing I've learned, that holding on for those type of rental assets for decades,
Right.
Clearly, buying real estate can make you money multiple ways. Well, okay.
Yeah. That one's hot.
Oh, shit. All right, so geography.
Okay.
I think I know, but I should ask. Did you ever see yourself leaving Redondo?
As a kid, my mom worked for an airline. So as a kid, I remember vacations to Spain, to England, to Costa Rica. We went everywhere. And every time I left, I couldn't wait to get back home. To LA, but the South Bay specifically. The South Bay is like a hidden gem where it's super beachy community. Everybody's very mellow. And it really is like a perfect little recipe of just living a good, happy life in a good community with good people. And good food too, now.
It's great.
There's a lot of good restaurants around here too.
For sure.
Yeah.
What's this damn thing called?
It's the last dab. Golly, that last one was hot.
I'm nervous.
Okay,
2 mil.
here we go. Tastes hot. It tastes hot. I'm pouring sweat. And then to put like this one on top of the last one.
Last one.
Okay. Okay.
Well, Miguel, congratulations. You made it through all 10 hot sauces without dying. Congratulations. And for that, you get to plug yourself in this camera, that camera, and this camera.
Great. Okay, well, you can find me on Instagram at Miguel Gurza, Facebook, Miguel Gurza. My phone number is 310-809-9289. Hope you guys got a lot of valuable information from this. And if anybody out there is looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, please feel free to give myself or Ed a call.
And I'll just say, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate anywhere in the country, I probably can find a way to help you. And I mean anywhere. So reach out anytime, 310-427-2414. And if you want to know about the problems we solve, you can look up homesellingheadaches.com to discover more. Thanks for watching if you made it all the way through. Let's go take a shower. Not together.
I thought you were going to say shot. That was fun.
All right.
I wanted to drink that milk, man, from about the 7th one on.